They say hidden deep in the snow-covered peaks of Central Asia lies a kingdom unlike any other. A city no map has ever revealed, no explorer has ever reached, and yet it appears again and again in some of the world's oldest legends. A place of immense wealth, wisdom, and spiritual power. The Hindus called it the land where Vishnu's final avatar, Kalki, would be born. The Buddhists spoke of it as a radiant city of enlightened kings. The mystics whispered about it as the last refuge of humanity. This place is known as Shambhala. The word itself comes from Sanskrit, meaning place of peace or source of happiness. But Shambhala was never described as a dream or a symbol. Ancient texts speak of it as a real kingdom, hidden beyond the Himalayas, invisible to ordinary eyes. The Vishnu Purana describes it as the birthplace of Kalki, the 10th and final avatar, who will one day rise to end the age of darkness and restore cosmic order. In this vision, Shambhala is not just a city. It is the center of humanity's destiny. Centuries later, Tibetan Buddhism preserved and expanded the legend. The Kalachakra Tantra, one of its most sacred teachings, describes Shambhala as a vast and radiant kingdom, with a capital city of crystal, silver, and precious jewels. At its heart lives the king of Shambhala, a ruler not of ordinary men, but of enlightened beings. The texts say that when the world falls into war and corruption, the king of Shambhala will rise with an army of warriors, wielding weapons of fire and light to defeat the forces of darkness and usher in a new golden age. For generations, explorers and adventurers set out in search of this hidden city. Some claimed it was concealed in the Tibetan Himalayas. Others believed it lay beyond the Gobi Desert or in the mountains of Siberia. In the 1920s, the Russian explorer Nicholas Roerich recorded visions of Shambhala during his Himalayan expeditions. During World War II, Nazi expeditions reached Tibet, convinced Shambhala was the source of lost Aryan wisdom or advanced technology. And in the Cold War era, both the CIA and the KGB were rumored to have looked into the legend, suggesting Shambhala might hide something far more than just a myth. But what exactly is Shambhala? Theories are as vast as the legends themselves. Some believe it is a real physical kingdom, hidden in the most remote corners of the earth, accessible only to those spiritually worthy. Others see it as a parallel dimension, a realm vibrating at a higher frequency, invisible to our ordinary senses. And then there are those who tie it to the hollow earth theory, suggesting Shambhala may be part of a vast underground civilization connected to Agartha, with secret tunnels and gateways beneath sacred mountains. The idea fascinated Western mystics too. In the late 19th century, the Theosophical Society declared Shambhala to be the spiritual power center of the world, the seat of the hidden masters who silently guide humanity's progress. According to them, every great leap in human history, the rise of religions, the birth of civilizations, even revolutions, may have been influenced by the wisdom of Shambhala. But the prophecy remains the most intriguing part of all. Buddhist texts foretell that when the world sinks into chaos, when greed and violence consume humanity, then the 25th king of Shambhala will rise. Riding a white horse and wielding weapons of unimaginable power, he will lead an army against the forces of evil. Some say these weapons are metaphors for wisdom and enlightenment. Others believe they describe technology far ahead of its time: flying machines, fire from the sky, iron birds of war. Could this be prophecy or memory of something humanity once possessed? Even today, whispers of Shambhala persist in the mountains. Locals speak of strange lights in the night sky, mysterious travelers who appear and vanish without a trace, and monks who guard secret monasteries said to hold the gateways. Mount Kailash in Tibet, a mountain that no one has ever successfully climbed, is often cited as one of the possible entrances. Legends say the mountain itself is protected by divine energy, and only when humanity is ready will its secrets be revealed. So is Shambhala a real lost city, hidden in some forgotten valley, waiting to be found? Is it a spiritual realm, accessible only through meditation and higher consciousness? Or is it simply a story, a myth created to remind us that peace, wisdom, and enlightenment are always within reach, even in the darkest times? Perhaps the truth is stranger than any of these theories. Perhaps Shambhala does exist, but it is not we who will find it. It will reveal itself. When the time comes, and when the world falls into shadow, when humanity stands at the edge of destruction, the gates of Shambhala will open. From behind those gates will emerge warriors of light, led by their king to restore balance once more. Until then, Shambhala remains the greatest mystery of them all, a city beyond time, a kingdom beyond maps, and perhaps the last hope of mankind. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, please do subscribe to The Mystical Lab.